Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process ever. Max on either side. We'll set an embargo partway through for 10:30 this evening. Start with Simon, please.
Hello, Pep. Nice to see you again. I see you've got the City in the Community jumper on. We're told that the stadium will be renamed tomorrow, the City in the Community Etihad Stadium. You've been here almost a decade now, so is it possible to explain your thoughts and your feelings about what this community means to you, this club and the people?
Everybody knows it. This is not just a football club. So we are part of the area, the city, that help people with problems or no problems, be involved not just a football club that score goals or concede goals. And for many, many years, they are involved in many, many things. And be part of that is so nice. I said many times in the toughest moments, I would say in all around the world, it was the COVID time. This club show unbelievable thing for the workers in this club and the community like no other club has done. So really good.
And what does that mean for you as well? I know you pretty much love this city and this club and the people now. So what does it mean when things like that do happen?
No, I explain right now. I'm be part of that. So when the club does something, it's not. I'm part of that club in good things and bad things and everything. So when they are involved in that, I feel part. So, and you know, the people love the clubs not just for the. There is something that you support one club for many, many, many reasons. It's not just it's better than the other ones. There are a lot of supporters of the clubs just because they love it. But it's something when you are a boy or older, something attached to you and you became part of this. And it doesn't matter the success or no success.
It's Brighton and Hove Albion here tomorrow as well, on a rich vein of form with 1-6, 4 of those being in the Premier League as well. Is it possible to cast your mind back to the game back in November at their place and what that was like and how you feel about their current form now?
I think Brighton is one of the best clubs working on and off the pitch. So I think I start with Graham Potter. So they're making a step, and after with Roberto Cervi, and now with this exceptional young manager, is doing incredible good things. So it's not a surprise, I would say, because they're doing really, really well in the market and in the way they play, and they are absolutely one of the toughest. What I said in the past, there are many, many teams that years ago, especially when I arrived, was in the middle positions or bottom or whatever, and they make an incredible step up in terms of organization, in terms of the consistency for many, many years, and that is a reality. So it's not a secret like what they are doing for many years or being in the position that they are right now is because they are doing really, really good things in the table. They deserve to be there.
Hi, Pep. In terms of your team, I think most people see an improvement, but obviously results like last week show that you've not got back yet to the standards that you've set for your team. Do you think that is possible this season, or is that going to be a kind of transitional process over the next few months, really?
No, we have to reach the best, highest possible level to qualify for Europe next season, definitely. So we have to be consistent as much as possible. We know that we have 10 games left, 6 at home, 4 away. And at home we have a tough games like Brighton, like will be, of course, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, and you know most of the games are really, really, really tough, and we have to do it better. To do it better because there are many, many teams in this target, and we miss an important chance last week that we deserve because we do things that we are not like we define in the past as a team. At the end, we concede few. The goal and other action that they save, no more than that. In the team, like have been really good, but still of that we are not like we are. So that's why when I don't like the way we play it and we don't win, it's fine. So I like to deserve the success. I like to deserve what we win. And so far, that game, we didn't deserve it.
Fabio Capello came out with a slightly extraordinary statement given his status in the game and your status in the game, when he was kind of assessing your managerial style, calling you arrogant earlier this week, and then he said that you'd almost ruined Italian football because everybody wanted to play the way that you do. Do you listen to things like that from such a person who's achieved so much in his own managerial career?
I listen everything what the people say about me. Everything. So be careful. I am controlling you. It's not the first time that Mr. Fabio Capello said that, so I'm not good enough to ruin the Italian football. Italian football is much, much important than the way we do it. A big hug from Fabio. Big hug.
In terms of getting the players to the levels that you want them to achieve, like having full week training, is that proving really useful at the minute? You've obviously had no midweek football.
We had that season against Nottingham, and it didn't work. So,
are you getting the chance? You'd get more chance now than you would if you were in the Champions League, for example, to work with the new signings in January. And are you seeing that step up?
I would say completely the opposite. Because in the past we have all the contention and all the competitions, and look how it works. We have to prove that we can do it without being playing every 3-4 days.
Just one on Brighton. In this race for fourth with you for the Champions League?
In Bournemouth and Aston Villa and Newcastle. And maybe Fulham will be there. So a fantastic team. So it's not a surprise. So I had the feeling that when Newcastle there or Brighton, Bournemouth, they deserve it. They are really good, consistent. They have incredible weapons in the way they play. So it's a big fight, and I give it like an incredible. It's not like a disappointment to be here. It's like a challenge to oh God, if we are able to achieve that, to qualify for the Champions League will be a huge success from my point of view. For many things happen, it will be a huge success. I don't have it like playing for that. No, completely the opposite. So there are seasons in life, in sport, that you have to live that. And okay, even in that, it's in our hands, depend on us. We don't have to look anything as our performance. We don't have to recover, 8, 10 points to go there and wait that the opponents, 2, 3, or 4 opponents, they have to lose many, many games. So if not, it's just about us. So it depends on our behaviors and our football. We will be there or not.
Hi, Pep. Jack Grealish was on the bench against Nottingham Forest. He's lost his place in the England squad as well. What more do you want to see from him, especially to get more minutes for City and maybe even kick on back for England?
I don't know. So I spoke with Jack many times. I want the best for him. I want, his best. So I cannot judge the reason why. And of course, I'm the manager. In that case, like you asked me, for the England national manager. And I wish him all the best. So the best for him and the best on the pitch and off the pitch. This is what I want.
Is he showing you those levels in training at the moment where you want to see him? And just very quickly as well, there was some criticism of Ederson in the last game. There's deflection on the shot from Forest, but is he still performing at the levels you want to see at the moment, Ederson?
Ederson is an incredible keeper. An incredible one. So this is my thoughts. 9 years together, and have been outstanding.
Pep, we had a big Champions League week, and it was a bit weird, different not to see your Manchester City involved. I don't know if that hurts and if that missing out feeling could be used.
It doesn't hurt. People say, no, I don't have any disappointed and regret. We don't deserve to be there. It's enjoy football for the fantastic games like was in Anfield or 1 week ago in Paris, or the competitiveness of Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and how good Barcelona is playing all season since many, many months, and the way they play 65, 70 minutes against Benfica. So I'm just a spectator to learn, to see it, enjoy it. And absolutely I don't have, it's a pity I was not there. There are teams that last 16 is out. There are teams, the first round that we lost against Madrid, but 2 weeks later, teams like incredible teams like Atletico Madrid now or Benfica or imagine Liverpool, you know. This competition is that. So this competition, learn what happened with Julian and Atletico Madrid is the margins. Of the, can you imagine, you know, maybe you are out of the Champions League for that reason. Atletico Madrid was brilliant in Bernabeu, was brilliant in the way they play. It's a style against Madrid. Madrid is always an incredible team in this competition. But look, the decision, you be judged seasons or good or bad for that. Look, Liverpool. They will make all the points and the CEO is happy because we win a lot of money with the group stage. And the draw play against PSG, like we suffer it in Paris, how good they are. And the best player in Paris was Ederson and the best player in Anfield was Donnarumma. And how you judge that in details and penalties, can win, can that. And now all disappointed Liverpool. Liverpool make a fantastic game in Anfield as always do, a little bit less. And Paris make an incredible game in Paris. They suffer the first 15 minutes in each half. And after, you know, for a little, you are up. This competition, we suffer it for the past many times. So nobody have to explain me how special is this competition. But in this season, we deserve to be in the sofa with a glass of wine. So hopefully we can do better, qualify for next season and do it better to don't be in sofa and be there on the pitch.
And in terms of Brighton and also Bournemouth that you're facing the FA Cup, are they the perfect examples of the middle class improvement of the Premier League?
Absolutely. But it's what I said. I think Bournemouth, for example, another team that is unbelievable. So I would say last season start to, you know, to visualize we can do in the season is the way the tempo and the way they play the clear concepts. But it was, I would say, the last season and a half. But Brighton is, since Graham Potter making a step forward. You know, Graham making an incredible job there. That's why he was selected from big club like Chelsea. But after Roberto, the job has done Roberto there is incredible stamp for that club, but continue now with the present manager. So it's really good.
Set the embargo for 10:30.